episode 5 of the xpowerpodcast. I'm your host Martin McCurdie, and today I'm joined by friend of the show and Stoffel Presents owner Badger Nimahson. You alright, Badger?
Greetings and salutations.
How you doing,
How's it
mate?
going? I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for having me on, Paul. It's an honour to be here.
Aye, happy to have you.
And that little click you could hear there, were if any of my regular viewers are watching me on this, I've just opened a beer because I don't go online without a beer.
Awesome. Well, this show is brought to you by our sponsors NX Tech, but we'll talk about that later. This is the X Power Podcast, your weekly Xbox show, talking about what we've been playing, what we're excited about, and all the latest news, rumours and leaks from the world of Xbox. You can write into xpowerpodcast@gmail.com with your questions, comments and concerns, and I'll read them out and try and answer them on the show. Housekeeping for you. Episode 4, my road to 100,000 gamer score. I'll be playing Ganbare Super Strikers. It's a cool little game I've got from Ratelica Games. That's a football game, as in soccer. If you
The other side of the pond.
If you're on the other side of the pond, yeah, quite. But it's a strategy RPG, which is very interesting. I played one match of it, and it looks awesome so far. So check that out, coming up on the channel very soon. And my current gamer score is 98,196. So I'm hoping Ganbare's gonna put me up to 99k, and then I'm saving the last 1,000 for Ori and the Will of the Wisps, coming out a week on Tuesday now, which is insane. So topic of the show, Xbox Series X specs and the games that have been announced and rumoured. So Badger, did you see these specs that Phil Spencer's announced?
I have, yeah. I mean, one of the biggest stats that's been going around since this announcement was it's a massive 12 teraflops. Although I'm not sure anyone actually understands what a teraflop is.
No.
But it's got a full 12 of them, a full dozen.
Full 12 of them, yeah. Double the Xbox One X.
Yeah, I've looked at the stats and it's, yeah, I mean, it sounds impressive.
Yeah.
And the variable rate shading and the direct text ray trace and all that lot sounds really impressive, but it's the functions like xCloud and smart delivery that I quite like more. They got my attention more than the spec.
Yeah, same here, definitely. Like smart delivery is, if you buy a game on the Xbox One, like the Xbox Series X is going to be fully backwards compatible with the Xbox One. And obviously the games have already done like on the 360 and original Xbox, and basically the Series X will just take that and make it a lot better with the extra power. But you don't have to buy games twice. So like this Cyberpunk, say, coming up on September, if you buy that on Xbox One, it's just going to be there for you on the Series X. It's a free upgrade rather than re-releasing the game as a remaster and having to pay full price again.
Yeah, it's similar to like I remember when Destiny came out on the PS4.
Yeah.
It came out about a month before on PS3, so you could buy it on PS3, and then I think it was, someone's going to correct me, but I think it was about a tenner to buy the PS4 upgrade, so you got the PS4 version.
Yeah. They did that with Battlefield 4, I think, as well.
But the thing that gets me with it though, there's one line in the article. It says this technology is available for all developers and publishers, and they can choose to use it for titles that will release on the Xbox One first and come to Xbox Series X later. So it doesn't mean every game's going to be like that.
No, it's kind of up to the publishers, but they're first party.
Cyberpunk, CD Projekt Red have announced that they're going to do it. If you buy Cyberpunk on the Xbox One, you get the free upgrade for the X.
Yeah, that's the next item. I've got Cyberpunk on the Xbox. So as you say, CD Projekt Red have already announced they're going to be doing it. Also, Square Enix, I think, as well. Put that further down. Where is it? Yeah, Square Square Enix initially won't be releasing. Oh no, that's what it was. They won't be releasing exclusive PS5 and Series X games. That's what they've said. So they're still going to have last gen versions of it.
Yeah.
But then it'll be up to them whether they then like put out a patch that just makes it better on the new consoles. Like if you've bought the Xbox One version and then later you get the Series X, it'll be up to all the publishers whether they patch them and enhance them, basically.
The thing there, though, for me, is that game development is ridiculously expensive, especially when you get to, like, AAA titles. So, what's in it for the developer? Why would you...
Well,
I mean, Cyberpunk... I'm guessing Cyberpunk have got a hefty payday off Microsoft to be the first to adopt it. I mean, if they've got some kind of deal there. But what's the... Why would you release the Xbox One X version for free when you can charge over £60 for it?
Yeah.
So I mean, it might be one of those features that, because it's there, doesn't mean it's going to get used. There has to be something for developers.
What happens is they still re-release the game, because if you haven't already bought it, they still re-release the game so they can sell it to people who don't own it. That's what's happened with the Xbox One X when they've been enhanced in that. You know what I mean? You can obviously still buy the game, and they sell it as like Game of the Year or whatever.
Yeah.
Include the DLC and all that.
We've seen a lot of, especially this last 18 months, we've seen a lot of remasters in gaming.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the worst one's been Commando HD. That remaster was awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, if development studios are cashing in on remasters and remakes, and like you say, Game of the Year editions and stuff like that, then why would they give the upgrade free? That's the question I got out of that, is where the developers make the money, why should they do it?
Yeah. But Xbox have said all their first party titles are gonna do it, and obviously they're gonna be on Game Pass day one.
Yeah.
So it's just all about keeping you in Game Pass, right? So if you go and get the new machine, the games are just gonna be there for you. Or if you buy them,
To announce Halo Infinite is going to be an Xbox One X launch title. It's on Games Pass, so you'll get that on day release, and then so you'll get it on your Xbox One, and then a month later, when you buy your One X, you get the upgrade to Halo Infinite as well for free. So
aye.
It's all about keeping you in Game Pass.
Yeah, that's it. Just keeping you in the ecosystem.
Yeah. And that's a good word, actually, ecosystem, because that's how it feels reading through. All this stuff that Phil Spencer said, it feels like it's less of a console and more of a PC.
Yeah,
so it's like, there's not much difference between the One and the One X, because they both play the same games and all get released for it, but it's kind of, do you have a PC or a gaming PC?
Yeah.
Do you have a One or a One X? That seems to be the difference for me here.
Yeah, that was my topic of the show last week. And Phil Spencer, this is a quote from him, he said, Xbox is a platform, not a device. Like Mike Ybarra put it quite well before, when he worked at Xbox. Now he's at Blizzard, but when he was at Xbox, he said Xbox is Microsoft's global brand for gaming across console, PC, and mobile.
Yeah. Well, that's it now. That brings in, like, say you've got... If you buy an Xbox game now, you've got the Xbox Companion built into every Windows computer. So you can dive on and play. The xCloud now is taking that to mobiles. In the next generation.
If you just want to play on your mobile or a tablet or whatever, you can just go on and just now the beta for xCloud's free, but when it launches, you're going to need Game Pass. That's going to be the subscription for it. So you can just go and subscribe to Game Pass and play the games on your... You don't need an Xbox, you don't need a PC, you just go straight on and play them on your mobile devices. So it's just all of these options for people. They just want you to buy games or buy Game Pass,
This is it. I think that your big platform manufacturers like, Sony and Microsoft, they're not gonna exist. It's gonna be their last console generation. And then they'll just move to being developers and software houses, because after the PlayStation 5 and the One X, with cloud computing, there's no need for a new console.
Yeah.
And you're not going to upgrade to the PS6 in 8 years' time because cloud computing's so amazing in 8 years that you can use you can probably use your PS3 to connect on your mobile. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's going to be the future gaming now. This is our last hardware generation.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about this before the stream. Stadia has obviously been a disaster at a launch and all that.
Yeah,
but when I
that's
played
been a
it
dumpster fire.
on my 400 meg Virgin connection, it worked flawlessly. You know what I mean? It was brilliant. It went fine. I could totally see it as a viable option. But as you said, you need at least like that 150 meg before it becomes an option for you. You know what I mean? So that's going to take some time before that's the norm.
Well, I think this is why we're getting this last generation of hardware, because if you don't have that 150 meg connection, which a lot of the country has, but not most, and not just the UK but Europe as well, and America, and like rural places in America, it's ridiculous. So you're going to need the PS5 to play the games. Yeah. 8 years time, when we're set for the next generation of consoles, 150 meg we're gonna think that's pauper internet by that point. So yeah, there's gonna be no need for hardware in 8 years. Yeah,
I mean, like Sony and Microsoft have made a deal for Sony to use Azure, for their streaming.
Yeah.
But obviously they haven't really said anything. I mean, they're still kind of just getting like bits and pieces about the PS5. They haven't come out and had the big reveal thing, right? But I reckon Sony are probably going to be, trying to sell you the PS5 for the kind of foreseeable. They don't seem to be, pushing streaming as much.
They're going to focus. Microsoft are going to focus on the streaming side of it, where I think Sony are just going to run away with the exclusives.
They're just going to keep doing what they've been doing with the PS4 because they've been working so well with them. Keep making killer exclusives and and sell the sell you the console, sell you the PS5 because of them exclusives.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Only on PS5. That's what it's going to be. That's going to be the slogan for.
They're only going to change that if, like, Game Pass. If Xbox starts winning because of Game Pass, then they'll maybe look at doing something.
Well, that's the thing.
PS Now. Yeah.
It's a bit weird being on an Xbox podcast when I'm a PlayStation gamer.
Yeah.
The Xbox I own is a 360 that's never been unwrapped.
Yeah, well,
I
it's
got one
great.
for my birthday years ago, just like, thank you, cheers. But yeah, I think so.
Because your gamer tag's got 0G, so I know you've never played on Xbox before. But it's good to see both sides of the coin, you know what I mean?
It is, and I think Games Pass is the one thing that Microsoft are running away with.
Yeah.
PS Plus was okay. It's got worse since they removed PS3 games, which I can see why, because I will add them to my digital library, but I haven't played my PS3 on in years. So just massive games and not downloading them.
Aye.
But the game like PS Now, I think me personally, like PlayStation Plus is 60 quid for the year now. I think it is. I'd happily pay 120 quid a year if that were 2 games a month and PS Now.
Yeah.
I think 12 quid a month is fine to pay for that.
Yeah. I mean, Xbox.
Games Pass is running away with it.
Yeah. I mean, Xbox, obviously, in this generation, they've struggled with their exclusive titles, having to cancel big games like Scalebound, etc. So they're coming out with all these consumer-friendly moves like Game Pass and all that, and xCloud and everything.
Play anywhere, yeah.
Play anywhere, yeah.
Don't buy your game again. You've bought it once. You shouldn't have to buy it again.
Yeah. And I think 100% that they'll eventually put games on the Switch. I think that'll be coming relatively soon. They'll be putting games on there with xCloud and all that, Game Pass.
This ties into my thinking of this being the last hardware generation, and then they they become software houses. So
Yeah.
it won't be, instead of a PlayStation 6 or an Xbox One Z or whatever they're called. It's not going to be an Xbox 2, is it? Let's be honest.
Strange the way they're doing it, but
The branding's weird. But
yeah.
instead of being a exclusive to Microsoft, Xbox, it'll be on the Xbox platform for 6 months. Then it'll join PlayStation and Sony and Nintendo and Stadia and all that lot. Because even now, last night, Borderlands got announced. Borderlands 3 got announced with Steam.
Yeah.
Steam launch got announced, and that announced crossover play and cross-save with Epic Game Store. So even those two big, I know it's not Xbox thing, I'm going off topic, sorry, but the point I made, those two big Steam and Epic games that are against each other and rivaling each other, even they're doing cross-play and working together. So
yeah.
it's going to be more publisher than
Yeah, I mean, the
platform.
Series X, they're obviously trying to shift their kind of naming convention to, because they haven't announced anything else, but, like, people are talking about they're going to have, like, Series S for, like, they've got the Xbox One S that's, like, the cheaper option.
Yeah.
And that's been heavily, like, rumoured and all that, but I don't think Microsoft exactly know if they're what they're going to do with that. I think they've been working on it. But...
So that branding doesn't seem to work out there.
Yeah.
So you've got the Xbox One and then the Xbox One S.
Yeah.
So they're going to have the Xbox One X and then the Xbox One XS, which is, in England, that's extra small in clothing.
Yeah.
So is that the Xbox One extra small?
Is that... I think it will just be Series S. Like, but like the naming kind of seems like they're trying to put it in line with like mobiles. Like you've got an iPhone X, right? And it's the XS, isn't it, for the like the smaller version? But I think they're meaning smaller in terms of power and that and what it can do. So obviously it's a bit cheaper. And then I think they'll have like an Xbox Series C or something for cloud. It's just a little low-powered box. It's like 100 quid or whatever if you just want to stream games and do it that way.
Well, this is the thing you mentioned just before we came on as well, that you've heard that Microsoft have done a deal with Samsung. So the xCloud app is going to be on new Samsung TVs. So you don't even need to buy a box or hardware. You buy a new TV, you get console access.
That's it. Yeah.
I think integration is the way forward for it.
I mean, what they're going to announce at E3 and all that is certainly going to be very interesting.
Again, it's a changing time for gaming, because E3 is if Microsoft weren't there this year, it'd be irrelevant, I think.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, Microsoft a few years back, they do their own thing. They kind of do the same as what EA's done. They do their own thing across the road in the Microsoft Theatre, and it's very much an Xbox fan. They even call it Fan Fest, right?
Yeah,
and that's what it is. It's a fan festival
now.
Yeah, but they still announce all their big games there. So it's still a big Xbox event, but they just call it E3 because it's sort of, it's the same week or whatever. But it's very much its own thing now. They've kind of moved away from the main E3 stuff, Well,
I was expecting Microsoft to announce them at E3. We knew Sony were there because Sony haven't been there for years.
Yeah.
I was expecting Sony to announce something at GDC.
Yeah.
Or maybe PAX East, but Sony have just pulled out of GDC amid COVID-19 fears.
Yeah. Well, Microsoft just announced they've pulled out of GDC as well.
I mean, that could be a death knell. That could be a death knell for GDC.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's certainly interesting to see. I thought I know going off topic again with coronavirus or COVID-19, sorry. But yeah, we see the PUBG qualifier in Belgium's being postponed.
Yeah.
People pulling out of GDC. We don't even know if we're going to get the new consoles this year.
No,
because
all the parts
people
come from
who
China.
Well, it's not so much the parts.
Not the parts. Yeah, it's manufactured in China. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not so much the manufacture. Well, the parts go because it's built in sterile environments and all that lot. It's fine for that's it. It's just there's no workers to build them because
Yeah.
they're all dying or ill.
Dying.
So they're months behind already. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
while we're expecting it, I were expecting. I don't know. It's not been a release date for the Xbox yet.
Yeah.
I were expecting an educated guess at 22nd of October for the PS5.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can see that being January now.
I think if it's launching with Halo, I think it'll go October for the Series X as well. As Forza's usually September, end of September, beginning of October time. So yeah,
Well,
that seems like.
But for me, it needs to be October because
Yeah.
that's when you hit. If you go any
That's
later,
all the big
November,
games coming out. Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
everything's coming out. Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed and whatever.
Yeah, and
FIFA.
there's a reason they all come out there because people buy Christmas presents in October, November.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're launched at the end of November, till
Yeah.
everyone's already bought the presents, you know.
Aye,
So you're going to
aye.
lose a couple of million Christmas present sales and stuff. So
Or the people that wait until nearer Christmas and that, and then the shops do lots of deals. So you buy it and you get a couple of games with it and all that
yeah,
good stuff. So I think that's definitely what they want. Like, this generation launched November, didn't it?
It did, but it was announced earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was announced September.
Aye.
I think it was July, August. I think it was announced for November release.
Because of the coronavirus, they might not come this year at all.
Yeah, I know. I honestly think it could seriously doubt it because it's similar to the I want to say 93, but I'm gonna be wrong. If you remember the Nintendo cartridges in '93, they had a shortage of chips.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And that's made some of the most valuable games in the world because, like, Super Mario 3, I think, got put its European
they had
and
the
American.
same with the Switch. That's how the Switch was like hen's teeth in the beginning. Because like Apple
we
were
got
using
Mario.
all the chips.
We got Mario 3. Yeah, we got Mario 3 a year after America, I think.
Yeah.
Just because of the chip shortage.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that today. I don't think you could launch in Japan in 2020, America in 21, and Europe at back end of 21 because it just caused havoc. We're too much of a global society now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if we actually get them this year.
Aye. As I said before the show, I'm not terribly bothered. I'm not, because my One X is only what came out 2017. Is that right?
Yeah. It's only 3 years.
So yeah, well, I mean, it's 2.5 year old just now. Do you know what I mean? And I'm perfectly happy with it. And that's what Microsoft is going for. They're saying there's not going to be any exclusives for at least the first couple of years anyway. So like, and you can buy the game on the One X, and like if you buy a Series X later, it's just going to be enhanced for free. So like this 12 teraflops, I'll go through the thing. It's like 12 teraflops, variable rate shading, hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, quick resume for multiple games, smart delivery. What was the other thing?
The quick resume for multiple games. Sounds amazing and it sounds amazing and brilliant, and like it sounds like some a feature that should have existed for years already.
Yeah.
I mean, it has. I remember playing emulators on the MS-DOS. Like Mega Drive games that didn't have saves, and Spectrum games that didn't have saves, and you just save state them.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's basically a save state on an emulator.
Yeah.
But what I do like is you can have multiple games lined up, so you can have.
Yeah.
It's not like you can save state this one and come back to. Like you can pretty much save state now on the on the PS4. You can just put it in rest mode, and you come back to exactly how you want if it's an offline game.
Yeah.
But the fact you can have multiple games. Doesn't say how many. Is multiple 2? Is it 12? Is it 20? But yeah, that's interesting. That a very old feature of MS-DOS emulators is a new shiny feature on a brand new console.
Aye. Well, obviously, with the current games and all that. But yeah, I mean, well, my game playing habits, right? I'll have one single player, kind of story-driven game that I'm into.
Yeah.
I'll have a multiplayer game, or maybe a couple, on the go. So, I'll maybe play a couple hours of a single-player game, and then, my mate's on, right? We'll jump in and do some multiplayer. So, I mean, having those multiple games lined up, just ready to jump and switch between, it's cool, It doesn't take long at all just to load the game up normally, but it's a nice little thing that you can just jump straight in and have it there instantly. It's cool for streaming, when you're streaming different games and switching between them, it's a lot faster and smoother. Cool. It doesn't make me want to spend £500 on a new box,
Yeah, that's it. It's only going to save you time if you're planning ahead.
Yeah.
So if you know you're going to be playing Division 2 with your mates now, and then Destiny 2 later, well, not necessarily, because I suppose the online games you get disconnected anyway, so you'd have to reconnect, so it won't matter. But if you're playing like an offline game and then you're going on and playing an online game, then you're going to play an offline game, you can queue up the offline game ready, so you don't have any load time for your stream.
Yeah.
But that's still foresight and planning. If you're changing on a whim, it's not going to make a difference. You're not going to use that feature.
No. And the other thing was, it says RDNA 2 Zen 2 processor. Now, if you want to know what any of this means, go to Digital Foundry or something. I don't really.
I ain't got a clue with I know my laptop's got an i7 processor, that's it. That's all I know.
Try and put it in a bit of context. I seen a thing from PC Gamer.
Sorry, i5.
I see an article on PC Gamer that said that it'll make it faster than an RTX 2080 Super. For anyone out there that knows where that is, I looked it up. It's about £620 for this graphics card or whatever for your PC. So if they're going to come in at 500, you're getting better than that. So it's an incredible value. I mean, we're guessing 500, but I can't see them being more than 500 for a console market. You know what I mean?
I can see it being close.
Not if they want to blooming compete with Sony, you know what I mean? Like,
I think the standards changed now. I think the PS3 came out to really bad sales, didn't it? Its price point. So it dropped quickly. But I think 600 isn't that bad now. When you're looking at people pay £1,000 every 2 or 3 years for a brand new phone.
I mean, the One X was $450 when it came out.
But like I said, the brand new iPhone or the brand new Samsung is £1,000 when it comes out now. And then every 2 years people buy them. And I think the PS3 came out at quite a hefty, and it was basically a console with a media server in it. Now it does so much more. You've got you buy an Xbox or a PlayStation. You've got a DVD player. You can get Netflix. You can get Amazon Prime on it. You can get YouTube on it. It's all your media. It's all your save games. It's all your games. It's your online play. It's a lot more than that. I think 600. I think we're looking more at 600.
Which, I'm not paying £600 when I'm happy with a One X, you know what I mean?
I'll answer, again, as I said earlier, I'm a PlayStation gamer. I've got £1,500 set aside to get the PS5 and a new TV.
Have you not got a 4K TV yet, or?
I'm playing like a pauper. I'm actually playing on a Panasonic Viera.
Aye. Well, that would be amazing if you're playing the PS5 on a brand new telly. It's your first 4K experience.
I mean, I'll be honest. The Viera, I think it's about fucking 15 years old. But the reason I don't have to upgrade it yet because it works. It does a great job. It graphically looks brilliant. I'm sure. I've seen it. I've seen 4K games that I've played on and stuff. They do look amazing, but not 500-600 quid difference amazing
Aye,
for me.
aye.
But now I'm getting to that bit where the TV's not recognising the signal properly.
Yeah.
On latest games, so I'm getting like that centimetre or two cut off around the edge of a game.
Yeah.
So when you're playing like an RTS and you can't see your resources, it gets a bit annoying. So yeah, it's time for a new TV.
But like on the One X right now, and since before Christmas, it's been like £300, and Microsoft keeps putting it up as sales, like that's the sale price. But it's obviously that's going to be the price. You know, kind of very soon. Probably when the Series X launches, they'll be saying, well, you can get the One X for 300, you can get the S for 200.
Well,
you know what I mean?
But the thing, going back to like Microsoft being really consumer friendly at the moment with the free upgrade to games and stuff like that. What was the thing they launched a couple of months back where you could buy the Xbox One now and then upgrade to an Xbox One X on release?
Yeah.
Like a monthly payment scheme.
Monthly payment, yeah. It's called Xbox All Access, right? So you can go there, you can get an S, I think it's £15 a month. 2 years, right? But you get Game Pass for those 2 years. So you get 2 years Game Pass, your console, 15 quid a month over a 2-year payment plan. And the X is like 20 or 25, I forget. But if you're paying that, right, and then the Series X comes out...
How much is Game Pass a month?
Well, it's the Ultimate version where you get gold and all that, so I think it's £12 a month.
So you're basically paying £3 a month for a console?
Yeah, essentially, yeah, that's right.
That's consumer friendly right there.
Yeah. And then, so when you're paying that, right, and then Series X comes out, you can just go and upgrade to the Series X, and they'll send you a Series X out, and then that's you signed up for another 2 years, basically.
But you keep the Xbox One as well, don't you?
Oh yeah.
So you go.
Yeah,
like,
that's yours.
You
know.
You pay £15 a month for the next 6 months.
But that's you reset. So say, it's not even a year. If it comes out on time, right?
Yeah.
But say it comes out October, November. So you
6
get
months.
that.
Say it comes out in 6 months.
6 months. You've paid it for 6 months. So then it'll reset your plan, so you'll pay it for another. It's like going for an upgrade on your mobile, right?
Yeah, you can decide whether you want to pay. You want to pay the number 18 month, or you can just go reset to 2 year. I'm keeping this Xbox
just reset
One,
your contract for those 2 years.
I'm paying £5 a month more and getting the One X.
Get all the Game Pass
amazing.
and everything. Every first party game, day and date. You know, you're getting games like Metro Exodus, Devil May Cry 5. What else just came out? Kingdom Hearts 3 just came out in Game Pass.
But you're paying £8 a month for a brand new console.
Yeah. And all of those games for 2 years.
I said, deduct your Game Pass. It's 20 quid. Deduct your Game Pass from that at 12 quid. You're paying £8 a month for a brand new console.
Yeah.
That's immense.
Immense. Aye.
I really wish Sony would do something like that. I wish they should announce something like that now. I do think, like with Sony, they're gonna steam ahead in the next generation purely with the exclusives.
Yeah.
But in terms of consumer value and consumer experience, Microsoft is smashing it.
Depends what Xbox have got like up the sleeve. Because I mean, for Series X, they've kept everything quite close to their chest. They only know Halo Infinite. So we don't know what all these other studios are making. You know,
they didn't say not to expect any exclusives for a year or two.
Well, yeah, exclusives, right? But the games, you know, that's going to be best on Series X or whatever, right? The big exclusives, Xbox exclusive. Well, it's PC, Xbox, or whatever, right? Like they've got the initiative. They've got this Fable game that's been rumored forever. Those are the two. Those are the two. I think they're. You know, they've been heavily kind of rumored to be announced at this E3. This is going to be their first couple of big exclusives to sell the Series X to people. Or not exclusive to the Series X, but you know what I mean, right? They're going to be...
Excuse me. This is why I'm getting confused, because you think exclusive, it's PlayStation exclusive, Xbox exclusive.
Yeah. You have to buy the new box to play it, but you don't.
But they're changing. Yeah, they're changing the word of exclusive. Like, no, it's Xbox Family exclusive.
Yeah.
So when they said no exclusive, I thought. Oh,
Xbox
no,
actually did this with the Xbox One.
Like,
See the first couple
Halo,
of years.
no Forza.
They had excellent ports on the 360 for the first couple of years, so the Xbox One, like Forza Horizon 2,
Sony
Rise
did it
of the Tomb Raider. A lot of his time, but they still had a good 360 version of it. There's a bunch of games they did. Titanfall was another one. First one.
PS4 launch, what's same where you could, Destiny.
Yeah, you're saying you pay £10 to upgrade or whatever.
There's Destiny, Killzone, stuff. I know there were 3 or 4 more. I can't think of right now, but they were like, no, you pay £60 on PS3, and then a month later you pay a £10, and you've got the digital download on the PS4.
Yeah. It kind of depends where you are, because if you've bought a PS4 Pro, right? That's a little bit older than the X, isn't it? It's about 3 years old, something like that.
Yeah,
because it came out first. But even so, if Sony do the same thing and say, well, we're going to support the PS4 for a year or a couple of years or whatever, you've got a Pro, then there's less of an upgrade for you going to PS5, and because that's where I'm kind of way with the One X. It's still going to be double, on the new one. But I'm happy with this. This looks great.
If I want a games journalist, if my career, my putting food on table depending on me playing games and reviewing them, I don't think I'd be as interested. I don't think I've had the money aside for the PS5.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, it's simply because I need to be playing the PS5 games. I need to be reviewing them.
We don't even know. Like the next, there's Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, but they're PS4 games, right? And then they're gonna come out in the PS5 later, probably. But apart from that, we have no idea what they're gonna make.
No, we've heard nothing. This is why I'm really surprised. We've heard nothing yet.
Yeah.
We're getting drips and drops. It always comes out in drips. So we've got this that we've mentioned earlier with the Xbox, with the 12 flops and these different features and stuff like that. We've not really got anything on the PS5. All we've seen is pictures of developer kits.
Yeah.
The new logo, which isn't that new.
Yeah. Have you seen the little icon? There's a leaked image, and apparently it was on the Japanese PlayStation site. The icon looks like that dev kit with the V cut out in the middle with the vents. And then they took it down.
Yeah, there's.
I mean,
it'd be interesting to see if that's it.
If they make a more, I mean, obviously it's a dev kit, right? So it's got all these ports and that, and it's not meant to be as aesthetically pleasing as you'd expect a retail, but they can usually make a stylized version of that looks fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's totally practical with all them vents in the middle for the cooling and all that, blasting the hot air out.
Dev kits look nothing like the consumer model.
Oh,
but I think that big V is still going to be there.
Yeah. Like V for 5. You know what I mean? It could be.
Yeah, and it's like a V for 5, and also it solves one of the biggest problems that PlayStation gamers have, is that you can be playing a game perfectly fine. I've got a launch day PS4 still, because I didn't upgrade. I didn't see the point of upgrade to the Pro because I don't have the TV for it. But yeah, the biggest problem I've got with the phone, my launch day one now, is every so often it just sounds like a jet engine about to take off.
Yeah.
So those vents in there, give me that big V shape then. Give me it. Keep it quiet.
Have you seen the pictures of people putting a beer keep it in that space? It's a drinks holder as well.
But talk about aesthetic stuff. I'm looking at the Xbox Series One X.
Yeah.
And I don't like the design of it.
Just a big tower.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that mesh bit at the top, is that cooling? Or is that speaker? It looks like a Borg Alexa.
I think I I think they are gonna put like smart features in this where you can talk to it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that.
I'm
I
assuming
think
they're on
that's what they'll
Xbox
do.
already.
Yeah.
I'm sure because I
You can do that already. Like I can talk to Alexa or whatever with my headset, or like if you get a whatever.
Yeah,
camera
my
and plug
PlayStation,
into it.
I've got the camera for the VR and
Yeah.
stuff. So when I walk to my office, I just said, well, my PS4 is called Priscilla. So I walk in, 'cause it's always in rest mode. I just walk in and say, Priscilla, start World of Warships.
Yeah.
I'm sorting stuff out, and then it boots up and starts itself up and everything.
Yeah, the Xbox had that with the Kinect, but they blooming ditched it. The voice controls were brilliant. I used to like them.
Yeah, I love it. I operate most of my
yeah.
PS4 with voice control.
It recognised my face and just turned on. You know.
The only bit I don't like about the facial recognition on the PS4 is that when it switches on, camera comes up, it gets my face, it shows my name, and then I have to hold a pad up to log me in on that pad. And it's like, well, I could have just picked the pad up and pressed X to log in.
Yeah.
You're not saving me anything. That's pretty pointless. Like, you know it's me, log me in as me. There's only one pad connected. Log it in.
Yeah.
That's just a pet peeve.
Yeah, because they added Alexa and I think Google Home works on the Xbox as well, right? So probably the Series X will just have that built into it. You can just talk to it or whatever.
Yeah, it's just
and it's got a light. It's a light at the top as well. Apparently you can change colours and all that. It's just gubbins.
Like
that's all it is. It's just extra gubbins that probably nobody will use.
us geeks love our gubbins.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen the one for the PS5? What was it? God.
I think I'm one of the only people that own a PS TV.
There was something that was like a rumour for the PS5. Oh God, I can't think what it is. Well, they're talking about the back paddles. You know, they've brought out that thing that you can get with back paddles. Talking about that will just be on the PS5, but there's something else that came up.
Well, one of the rumours I've heard for PS5, which
something for the controller.
I'm quite excited about is you know the PS4 has a touchpad in the middle.
Yeah.
Apparently that's going to be replaced with a touch screen.
Yeah.
So kind of like Wii U, where you know you're playing Zelda and it's out and go to your inventory.
Yeah,
it's on the tablet.
Take
your
see it there. Controller to your bed and keep playing the game. It's basically.
Yeah. But yeah, it's stuff like gubbins like that we love. Like I said, I think I'm the only person I've ever met that owns a PS TV.
Yeah.
Which was like a little. I had the Vita. I had the Vita for remote play and stuff like that.
The Vita games on the telly and that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could, but I think I could play the Vita games, but only some of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
But
well, some of them
really,
you need to
I only really used
it.
I only really used it to remote play my PS4 to the bedroom.
Yeah.
That's what I did it for. Like, yeah, 30 quid and I got my PS4 upstairs. Brilliant. Love that. So geeks love gubbins. You only need to give us one decent feature.
Aye.
We're in.
Well, actually, I love my Kinect. I wish they did more with it, like, because I like the 360 Kinect. We used to play the blooming, what was it, Kinect Sports with the dart games and all that. It was great fun to play as a family. And then they did Kinect Sports on on the Xbox One Kinect. They did a new Kinect Sports, but it was mostly the voice control that I liked it for.
The one I found missing from Microsoft was...
Streaming, talking to people on Skype and all that.
I've only ever played it once, was the Microsoft glasses, like the VR glasses.
Yeah, the HoloLens.
HoloLens, that's it.
Yeah.
I've played chess on it once, and that was amazing and ahead of its time. And then it got done. That was ridiculous. I thought that was brilliant for HoloLens. That should have been the next big thing, but...
Well, it's expensive. I think it was too expensive for a consumer product at the moment. And they've kind of backed away from the whole VR at the moment. Yeah. You know? They need to get their first party in order and get games first, and then maybe they'll look at it. But it's like used in big business and stuff. Like they design cars with HoloLens.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're gonna... I can't see Microsoft going into VR Excuse me.
You do medical
simply
training
because-
using HoloLens and stuff. It's more on the business side now.
Yeah.
It's about $6,000 for
Yeah,
a full
it's-
setup.
Like I said, I've seen some amazing stuff in HoloLens in businesses, in building management. But I've only ever played one game in it. I've only seen one game with chess.
Yeah.
But I can't see Microsoft getting into VR because I see them going more towards
E3
more
they
towards
did.
PC.
E3 they did where they made Minecraft come out of a table. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was amazing. I've seen that video. But I think we Microsoft going more towards PC, like we're saying, with a family system. So rather than a console, you've got a console or a gaming console. You know what I mean, kind of thing. I can see them just integrating Oculus into it rather than pumping research and development into making their own product. That Oculus becomes compatible with the One X.
Yeah.
And that's why I can see Steam coming to Xbox as well.
Yeah, I think it's just they're not focused on that right now. They're just kind of focused on what the studios are making and getting their first party in order. They want to focus on putting those out, getting people into Game Pass and all that. And then, maybe a couple of years in, they'll maybe look at doing VR in a big way.
I don't think, again, I honestly don't think they will. I think they're going to go more the integration route. So, you'll get...
Yeah, well, not their own, but like you say, compatible with Oculus.
You can play your Xbox
Index
games
on... One in it.
Yeah, you can play your Xbox games on mobile phone and on PC and anywhere you want. So now, you can play your PC games on your Xbox. There'll be a Steam launcher on there.
You could stream the Xbox games with xCloud to the Oculus Quest. The cheap entry point that's fully wireless and all that.
So that's it. That's where it's going to
go.
The
mate says that's amazing. My mate Ryan, he's an ex-PlayStation and Criterion developer. He was on the show a few weeks back, and he got a Quest recently, and he says it's brilliant. The only thing is, it's not powerful enough on its own to play the likes of Half-Life Alyx that's coming up. But you can stream it or something from your PC, and use the PC's power to play it or whatever.
Yeah, I adore VR.
And they're like £400, I think.
I love VR. There's just it's VR experiences, not games.
Aye.
So I tend to use mine a lot for watching 3D films, more than gaming.
Yeah.
I think
it's just been an expensive extra, you know what I mean, to get for people. So it's not really went too mainstream. It's just a kind of niche, but we'll see where it ends up. I think any kind of tech, it gets cheaper over time, and then it becomes more affordable for people, and then publishers are more willing to make games for it. Then, isn't it?
Well, this is it. You needed the PSVR to come along.
Yeah.
To sort of set the stage. I mean, I don't think it failed. I think it's not a massive success, but it's not failed either.
No.
But it's made VR accessible now, and I think that's going to push developers more. It kind of going back to what we said with Stadia, that Stadia came out as cloud gaming, and that's a dumpster fire. That's completely bombed. But it set the stage for Microsoft and Sony to learn from with xCloud and stuff like that.
Microsoft have always said, well, it's an option. It's just an option, you know what I mean? You can do it if you want.
With Microsoft doing xCloud, Sony's PS Now, which is, they tried touting that as a Netflix of games, but it's kind of not quite there yet. There's a bit of lag time still.
See, Google was stupid. What they should have done is they should have made their own console, right? And then said, right, well, here's the console, but you can also stream it to your mobile,
Yeah.
If you're out somewhere, just do that for free. Have your subscription service for your games, your kind of Game Pass type of thing. But, just say, well, here's your console, really powerful console, you've got 10 teraflops there, you know what I mean? Sell that to people, and then, well, streaming's an option as well, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's the only feature
and the box just does it. Yeah.
And it's games you've already bought on other consoles. You have to pay full price for again.
Content is king, innit? It's like they came out with a bunch of old games people had already played,
Yeah, it's like, well, I've got Red Dead 2 on my PS4. Why?
At least
why am I
they've
paying
got these
60
new
quid for
games
it?
coming up. Well, fair enough, the smaller indie games, but at least they've got stuff coming up for it. And then, but it depends. It just depends whether they're going to keep going with it.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. It's how they support it now going forward, because I
Yeah.
can see them just leaving it. It's been
You
so
can't
much of a
just
dumpster
pluck
fire.
games out of thin air, you know. They've got to give people incentive to play their games there as well. They can't just have the same games that's on everything else.
No, that's it. It's why I say, like,
Yeah.
you know, I think Sony will run away with the console war because of the exclusives.
Yeah.
Why buy an Xbox One when I can buy a PS5 and get all these games and everything that's on Xbox?
Yeah. To be fair, the kind of media kind of run away with the games being full price, and a lot of them weren't. You know, when they put them on Stadia, they put them at a significant discount because of their age and stuff. You know, like some of them were £20, £30.
There was only one
you
game
know,
that was new though.
Yeah, Darksiders. It came out, it had like 3 months exclusive on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Guilt was an exclusive.
Guilt was another one. Sorry,
Guilt was a really good game. I really enjoyed that. It wasn't a system seller for Stadia. Thought it was cool, you know. But yeah, it'd been better probably for the developers putting that on all platforms, like, you know.
I can see the Stadia moving to the indie market. Well, it's announced 12.
It was kind of like Luigi's Mansion a bit. Guilt. It was kind of kid-friendly horror, but it wasn't scary. You know what I mean? It kind of had a Luigi's Mansion type of vibe to it. Like all the kind of monsters and that were cute things in it. It's some cool puzzles in it.
Do you think the Stadia will move more to an indie game platform to try and challenge the Switch, which is that came out of nowhere as a
for the
massive
foreseeable,
indie platform?
Yeah, definitely. It could do. Until they've got big exclusives ready with like Jade Raymond's team. That apparently they're making like multiple teams for exclusives. You know, but
yeah,
it's taken Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft announced the initiative, right? Obviously, they bought studios, but they bought small teams that needed building, so that's why it's taken them so long to have anything coming out yet.
Well, that's the thing. You don't buy a studio to get a game out this year. You buy a studio to release something in 2-3 years' time.
Yeah, that's it. So that's what Stadia are doing. So they're obviously invested in it, but Google's been invested in a lot of things that they've just dumped.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not like investing in studios to get games out, but you should have done that before launch.
Yeah.
Like Microsoft have done. Microsoft bought all these little studios up, these small teams, and we don't know what they're working on. But you can guarantee when the One X comes out, there's going to be suddenly a raft of new games announced from these studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how Stadia went a bit backwards about it. They launched the product and then bought the studios.
Right, I'll just take a quick break just to talk about our sponsors, nxtech.co.uk, which go there for all your gaming and tech needs. Right now they've got like a prize draw just now. When you go on the website, you'll be prompted to enter your email address, and you're entered into a prize draw to win Kids Play PlayStation Bundle Pack for free. And the bundle includes a wireless adventure gamepad, wireless motion racing wheel, and a Bluetooth headset. And the bundle's worth £25. So if you just visit the website, you enter your email and you're entered in the draw to win that. And a couple of deals, they've got a couple of SD cards for the Switch actually. Well, you can use them on anything, but they're Nintendo branded. There's one at $14.99, that's a 64 gig card, and it's Legend of Zelda. It's like white with like the gold insignia on it.
With Triforce.
Yeah, Triforce, that's the one, mate, yeah. And then they've got a 128 gig card, $24.49, and that's red, and it's got a Mario mushroom on it. So there you go, a couple of deals for you. Just gonna jump into the rest of these news stories, mate.
Yeah.
So yeah, we touched on this new Game Pass games that's available right now. Kingdom Hearts 3 is on there, so that's only a year old at this point. It's on Game Pass now for free. Ninja Gaiden 2, and that's the 360 version, but it's Xbox One X enhanced. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but apparently it's really, really good on the One X and 4K and all that. We've got Yakuza 0, the first Yakuza title on an Xbox.
Yeah,
just came out. All of them are coming on Game Pass. All of them.
I've seen a lot of my friends sort of sat going, I can't believe I'm playing a Yakuza game on Xbox.
Yeah.
That's blown a lot of minds.
So all of them are coming up the next few months. They're going to be putting all of the Yakuza series on Xbox, and 0 is like a prequel to the first game. It's a really good jumping on point. Actually, I played it on the PS4 when it came out, mate, but I don't know, I think I was playing other games at the time and I didn't really get into it. So I'm going to try it again, because why not, it's free, you know what I mean? We've also got 2 Points Hospital. That was a day-and-date launch on Game Pass.
That's
for
a
consoles
must-play.
anyway. It's obviously PC, but it's just out on consoles. It's basically a spiritual sequel to Theme Hospital.
Well, it's made by the same development team.
Same development team, yeah. Looks really, really cool.
That is a must play. That is a must. Especially with Game Pass, it costs you nothing because you've already got it.
Exactly.
It's definitely a must play. That.
Yeah. Well, the thing with it was last E3 when they announced this Ultimate deal. You can upgrade your gold. Like I got like over 2 years worth of blooming Game Pass.
Nice.
Because I bought gold. Like I always buy gold when it's on cheap, and see if it's half price for gold. I just buy 2 of them, so I've got like 2 years, so I don't have to worry about it for a while. And then I bought a year's of Game Pass. It was cheap on the sale or whatever. So like a lot of us did that. We just upgraded, and got like years worth.
Yeah, I did similar. My PS Plus was out in February.
Yeah.
It would have run out last week, I think it was, but in I think like middle of November it were from 60 quid down to 35 quid.
Yeah.
And it follows on, so it don't cancel me off. It starts from so my new one's just started now.
Yeah.
So I bought 2 years worth. I've got 3-4 months left. I've now got 2 years, 3 months. I paid a tenner more than I would have done for an extra, and got 2 years instead of 1. You know, like I'll back it up.
Yeah, I mean, I've never ever played full price for gold. Like, there's always a deal to be had.
Yeah.
You know, CD keys is my kind of go-to for that usually.
Mine's generally PS4 Gaming UK. It's a Facebook group that I'm part of. I'll just plug Josh's group if you don't mind. But
go for it.
He's a seller who basically runs his own Amazon and eBay store.
Yeah.
He gets games in before pre-orders, but he gives a special discount to the group.
Yeah.
But it does Xbox and Switch and all that, and the group's just called PS4 Gaming UK. Go check it out, and he does stuff like that. That's why I got my PS Plus subscriptions from. So we're knocking about 35 quid. I'll take 2 of them. I just bought. It's my son's 16th birthday today, so he's happy as Larry because he's got. I got him Pokemon Sword. I think like 32 quid.
Aye.
32 quid brand new off Justin. So
brilliant. I'll have to check it out myself.
There's some really great deals in there, and a really good community as well. People that help each other out and stuff.
Nice one.
But I noticed the next one on the Game Pass list. You're playing after this podcast,
Yeah. Jackbox Party Pack 3. Because when I've been playing it on your streams, that's the first time I played Jackbox, and that was so much bloody fun. I didn't even realise you don't even need the game for other people to play.
Well, this is
jump
why
in.
I got it. Similar to you, one of my friends streams it once a month.
Yeah.
So I joined his stream and went, "This is fucking brilliant! Actually, this is amazing."
Aye.
And then I got Jackbox Party 6. I bought, and we play it every Sunday, like 10 on a Sunday night on stream. But yeah, you could just It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's great that rather than just I spend the week streaming and people watch me stream and chat to me, on a Sunday night you can join in and play with us, and I think that's really important as a streamer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really great fun. I'm not sure what's in Pack 3. I'm not sure what games. It's like 4 different games in it.
Oh, it's got Quiplash.
Quiplash is amazing.
TKO.
Yeah, TKO is that's
it's got Murder Party in it.
Yeah. So it's the same one I played with my mate then.
Yeah.
TKO, I think it's the T-shirt designing.
T-shirt designing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on because I can't draw. Yeah. I can't draw for save my life. But yeah, Quiplash is brilliant, and Murder Party because Pack 6 which has Murder Party too. So Murder Party is brilliant. But they're the two you're going to find you playing a lot. Quiplash and Murder Party, they're amazing.
Yeah. And then the last game was Wasteland Remastered, which just came out. It was Wasteland. That is. Oh God, is it?
I was supposed to
in
play
Exile?
that.
God, I forgot who the developers are. It's either In Exile or Obsidian. It makes them.
Yeah,
so
I was supposed to play
That's
Wasteland.
the original Fallout, before it was Fallout. The original one came out yonks ago. They fully remastered it. It's free on Game Pass, and play that.
I found that quite funny because I was supposed to play that at Gamescom, and I would turn up to my appointment to go play it, and all their systems had just crashed.
Yeah.
So they're like, we can't do all because it's all gone down, and the guy who's supposed to be fixing it has gone out for his dinner. Here's a badge and a poster. Sorry, I'm like, all right, cheers, bye. So yeah, I've not actually played it, but I've got a nice little sheriff badge and a poster for it.
Aye. Right. This next one then. This was kind of cool, mate. Cuphead has got a new accessible assist mode, and that's inspired by Celeste.
Yeah, this is a mod, isn't it? This is a mod. It's not actually an official thing. It's a mod.
Yeah, it's a brand new PC mod for Cuphead. It introduced an assist mode. I didn't actually blooming read into this. It's just a mod that's been on PC. And
it doubles your health bar. It gives you infinite time. Basically, it's like
cool
putting an easy mode in.
Because I played so much of Cuphead and then I just got stuck. I never went back to it. It's just so bloody hard. I watched him playing through it. Edgy. He completed it. He completed it.
Showing up the old man. The student becomes the master.
Aye. But this is very cool. If this comes, officially to consoles and that, I'll definitely be jumping back in and trying to finish it. Cuphead's amazing, but it's so difficult.
Assist mode is a rumour that's been flying about the PS5.
Yeah.
Is that if you get stuck on a certain bit,
painting they put out, yeah,
the AI will pop up and ask if you want to purchase this microtransaction to get through it, or it seems a bit seems a bit predatory to me.
It does. Yeah.
Let's make the game really difficult. So you have to buy this microtransaction.
They don't necessarily come to fruition.
Oh no, that's something I could see happening.
Yeah.
Especially in an EA game.
The thing is, people will pay it. You know what I mean? This is the thing.
I can see that being playing FIFA 2021. It's like you go 3-0 down. I see you've gone 3-0 down. You want to purchase Lionel Messi? I see you've lost your last 3 games. Going to buy this Ultimate Team pack.
I think it was Boogie2988. He did a video on microtransactions in general, and he said that basically if they don't put microtransactions in, they're leaving money on the table. Which it's kind of true, sad but true.
It is, and you've also got to think that games have this magical £60 price point.
Mm-hmm.
That as gamers we won't pay more than that for them. And
Yeah.
Unless you're throwing a backpack and a statue and some stickers or something, you know, like a collector's edition.
I mean, we've had all these things like Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think is the most famous one. But there's been other examples as well where they've kind of like tried to force microtransactions on people, like by making the games pretty much impossible without them.
And
I think Shadow of War was like that as well. When I played it, you got to a point where you could grind for hours for orcs, or you could buy them. And it was just boring to do the grind, so they tried to force it. And then they backpedaled as well, the same as Star Wars. They backpedaled and removed them all for the game, you know?
Yeah, because I feel like Star Wars was something like, if you grinded everything out without paying for it, it'd take you 3.5 years.
Yeah.
That's something ridiculous. But yeah, so I think...
like to this, I'm playing Sea of Thieves now, and I just bought a parrot, and like it cost me $4.49 for the coins for this, but I earned them with my reward points, so I actually spent nothing on it.
Yeah,
you know, they've got things like this on Xbox, you know, where you can just earn them that way.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff like I don't mind microtransactions because development costs have got to come from somewhere.
I don't know how to get my parrot out though.
So this is my my love-hate relationship with World of Warships at the moment. I play World of Warship Legends a lot, and they have like a monthly campaign, the Admiralty, where
there he is.
If you complete these 4 weeks worth of missions, you get this premium ship. And it's cool. I pay work towards in the game and I get a reward at the end of it. What I don't like is when they bring a premium ship out, and it's like it can be up between 60 and 100 quid for a ship. And like that's ridiculously expensive. I refuse to buy them. But I'll buy the monthly pass for 8 quid, but I won't buy the 100 quid ship. So it's got to find that common ground to it. But people buy them, so while people buy them, they'll keep selling them. One thing we did that was really funny, again going off topic, but World of Warships, they brought out it's a free to download game, free to play, free to download, and they brought out this physical edition for 30 quid. And you got the disc, and inside it you got a code that gives you like 80 quid worth of digital stuff. So you got 4 ships, some doubloons, some money, all that lot. So I went out, bought the game, went to town, bought it in Argos, because it got Argos 30 quid. Came out of Argos, unwrapped the game, took the code out, put it in my bag, and crossed over the road and went into the game and sold the disc for 20 quid.
Hi.
There was about 15 of us that did that on the day it came out. But yeah, I think this mod for Cuphead is pretty good. It allows people that too difficult to play to play. And it's basically just having an easy mode. And that's all it is, really. And it should be something that should have been there from the beginning from the developer. But it's nice to see modders and gamers coming together and making the game better for everybody, for the community. Because Cuphead's a brilliant game, but if it's too hard, like you put it down and didn't go back to it. Where you could be missing out on an incredible game there.
This one, this is hot off the press. Although I haven't seen this posted anywhere else. This is from Alcoholocaust on Twitter, aka the Drunken Cat. He's kind of a well-respected leaker. Now, a couple of days ago, he just posted 3rd of March 2020. That was it. That was the tweet. And it was in reference to Rockstar, right? When they're going to announce this new game. So that's what he's saying.
Right.
Tuesday. And I know you've got kind of some insider that you maybe can't talk about. Rockstar. But he's also put up this image. And I can't show it on my stream, unfortunately, so I'll just have to describe it, right? It's got the Rockstar logo in the middle, and then actually, have you seen this? Did I send you this?
No.
Might not have, because this was quite new. Oh, hang on, I know what I'll do. I'll send it on Messenger to you, mate.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because I know
There we go.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say or not, but I know there's worries over making a GTA 6
Yeah.
in Rockstar because they feel, especially after the massive backlash from the suffragette being being thrown on the train tracks in Red Dead. The backlash got there. They're worried about the political environment in releasing a new GTA.
Yeah.
But I know that's an issue they've got, so I'm not sure if.
Yeah. Well, this does not look like GTA.
No.
So yeah, in the middle it's the words killing, dreams, murdering, open fighting. I'm not sure what that says in the middle. Yeah. And then bullying is at the bottom, which of course, you know, it could be bully, but the image doesn't look like that at all.
The image looks very American.
It looks like some kind of some kind of like propaganda type of thing.
Yeah. Also says since 19.
Yeah.
3.
19.
18, 20.
And then it says AC dash at the top.
But
Why don't you
So there's
tell...
48 Rockstar logos there. So is that 1948?
Oh, possibly, yeah.
It says 19 and then there's 48.
Yeah, well, I kind of said,
logos.
is this a kind of World War type of propaganda
It
thing?
does.
That's what it kind of looked like to me.
It looks very 80s though, not 1948. It looks more 80s.
Yeah. When was Bully set? Because what I was thinking was, what if this is a sequel where the guy from Bully's in the army or something?
Got Bully Vietnam.
Hmm.
No, cause Bully,
I don't know when it was set. I think
Yeah,
Bully was
I don't
set
think I had
in,
a set time.
like in the 90s or something, because he like, was skateboarding and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It didn't really have a
Could be the golf.
night period on it, did it?
Yeah. Says what? Why don't you tell me? I can't read it on this.
That's interesting.
Says something about why can't you tell me what went wrong round the circle.
So
And then there's other Rockstar logos, like it says since, and then at the left of that there's more Rockstar logos there.
that's what I'm saying, there's 48 logos there.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then we
there's
A
3 rows of 16.
we space AK at the bottom.
Ain't it? I don't know, that's... I mean, I don't think it's going to be as obvious as 48.
I mean, that's a lot of effort to fake that.
There's a lot of...
There's a
what
lot
makes
in
you think
that.
that's genuine? What makes
Well,
it genuine
Alcoholic
is that there's a lot
List
of
is
clues.
quite respected as a leaker, so...
Yeah, but there's a lot of clues in there to pick apart as well.
He doesn't generally share stuff that isn't accurate.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
doesn't talk mince.
it'd be interesting to see what the
There's
next
some
day
numbers as well under the AC that I can't really make out.
Yeah, I mean, the picture you sent, I can't really make out the words on it.
But
it's blurred.
Tuesday, he says...
But what's the guy's name on Twitter? Let me see if I can get a...
Alcoholicost. Like it's... hang on. Twitter. You might be able to search for him by Drunken Cat. 'Cause that's what his name is. The Drunken Cat.
The Drunken Cat.
Yeah. It's alcohol and then IKAUST. Alcoholicost. See if he said anything else actually.
I can't find him. have a quick search for Rockstar. Let's see what.
Let's see if I can tag you in one of his.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Let's see. 3 years old today, Gorilla really flexed its incredible Decima engine. Robot dinosaurs will forever be awesome. Yeah, 'cause I think it's expecting them. It's been rumoured Sony are porting Horizon to PC. That's why he's putting that up.
Right.
Horizon's 3 years old. That's amazing. But I'll tag you in this.
I can see the image better now. Someone else has shared it. I can see it better now. Yeah, just what?
Yeah, I've just tagged you in that post so you can find him. Like, he's got 3,693 followers.
There's a lot in that to pick apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got him.
Oh, he's got another thing here. What the hell was that? Killing dreams, murdering hope, fighting the righteous, bullying the righteous, bullying the meek. There's another thing. It's like the top of a website. New York, London, Paris, and Bogota.
It's.
I'll send you this one. This is interesting.
The same tag on this was held on GTA 5 launch. Yeah.
This looks like the top of a website. Just sent you that messenger. It's like the Rockstar Social Club website for it.
Yeah. Games, video, news, by social.
New York, London, Paris, and Bogota.
That's yeah.
Killing dreams, murdering hope. Right, killing dreams, murdering hope, fighting the righteous, bullying the weak.
That.
So that's a lot to chew on.
That sounds like bully, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like bully too. Killing dreams, murdering hope, fighting the righteous, bullying the weak. No, could. Ooh! Manhunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. All I've seen of this, anyone that's listening, all I've seen of this is what's been going on live as we're recording this right now. I'm gonna say Manhunt.
Yeah.
I think that could be a new Manhunt.
I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna pin myself to that.
I never actually played Bully, so I don't know what happened
Bully
to the
was
guy,
amazing.
Right? Like, what if it's him when he's older?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting if you type the two together.
Somehow.
So,
yeah.
it's the guy from Bully's grown up, and he's now GTA 6. Oh, the guy from Bully's grown up, and that's the new Manhunt.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I do think this a bit. I think it's Manhunt.
Aye. Because like Rockstar could just drop an announcement anywhere, and it would be at the top of the town, like, you know.
Don't forget that there's Rockstar now has none of its original creators there.
Did you see the one that Rockstar, the image they put out themselves? Was like a gold. It looked like a fucking Oscar, right? It was like a gold statue of a woman, android woman, yeah.
Yeah, it like something like the day the Earth stood still, like caressing the Rockstar logo, a bucket of champagne next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was.
I thought that was maybe GTA Online related. That one. You know, that might not be related to this.
I mean, don't forget as well, Rockstar now has none of its original founders there.
Yeah.
They've all left now. So it'll be interesting to see what comes next. I know, obviously I can't mention names, but I know a couple of people who are leaving.
Yeah.
I know a couple of people who have joined.
Yeah.
In the last couple of months. Where I am anyway, Rockstar Studio near me. But yeah, it's be interesting to see. I think it's Manhunt.
Aye.
It would be absolutely amazing.
Well, it's like the red, white, and blue.
It's America. That's America.
And that says Paris on it as well, which is, French. French is red, white, and blue. What else was on there?
It'd be interesting.
Different countries is interesting, you know what I mean? Like,
I know I'm fan-sticking right now, but yeah, it'd be great if
New York, London, Paris, Bogota.
Where's Bogota?
Well, obviously, New York, London, Paris is all red, white, and blue, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it could relate to any of them. The Bogota. Oh. Look, Bogota flag. Colombia.
That's red, white, and blue, isn't it?
The flag of Bogota was adopted as a symbol of the city. Yeah, so it's in Colombia.
Which is red and yellow and blue.
Yeah.
So
Colombian drug lords?
Which gives credence to the theory that GTA 6 was going to have, like, Southern American and North American, where you have two maps to play on. You play as the rumour that went about a year ago was you play as a drug lord in South America.
Yeah.
And you send your stuff up north to get it there. And then when you get it up to North America, then you play as the gangster in North America that you normally do. And you have to... So
they could have one in London and one in Paris as well, peddling drugs all over the world.
So, like where you normally build up your criminal enterprise in GTA, in this one you build up your criminal enterprise to take over the city, but then you keep switching back to South America to keep the supply lines up, because if you don't keep switching back and forth, you run out of your supply lines, you run out of your drugs, so you can't build it.
Interesting stuff. He says Tuesday, so...
Well, we'll keep it out Tuesday, let's...
But I haven't seen that anywhere else, so that's a bit of bit of scoop.
That is indeed.
Yeah, I just seen that late last night, that image he put up, and then he's been putting up this other stuff, so I keep an eye on Alcoholicost on Twitter.
I've followed him. For
more stuff. He's funny as well. He puts some funny stuff up. Last thing I had a bit of recommended reading, it was Ori and the Will of the Wisps, a hands-on preview and interview from Metro, and they said it's so good you could cry. So recommend you go over and check that out. They've just had a hands-on preview of the game, and it's sounding amazing. And they did an interview with the devs. So I just threw in that as a bit of recommended reading for you at the end. So, I mean, I think that about wraps us up. Lots of exciting stuff there to think about, Badger.
Yeah, I mean, the Rockstar one's definitely got me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's certainly... And the next gen, we need announcements soon.
Yeah.
We need announcements soon. I think they're going to come later than I expected. I expected them this month. I expected them in February. I think with COVID-19 has kind of put everyone on the back foot a bit.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, it'll be interesting what's happening. There's a lot going on, and exciting times. It always is in gaming. It's always exciting. That's why we love it.
Yeah. So, thanks for coming on, mate. You've been a fantastic co-host.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thanks everyone else for watching, and we'll catch us again next time. So coming up, As soon as I can get on it, the Gang Bears Super Strikers, I'll be doing my road to 100,000 G, and of course next week we'll have the next episode of the X Power podcast. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.